Hi, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. I just went ahead and used this bucket to store all of my contaminated iron so it doesn't clog up my inventory all the time. Now it's time to rest.
As darkness falls, your mind drifts back to events past, and to triumphs well-deserved indeed. A fortified camp secluded and guarded from the entire coast, and it is naught but easy pickings before your guile. All manner of bandit and brigand move about here, but you may as well be invisible amongst them. Your recollections are interrupted by a powerful gust of wind, lifting you high above the camp and woods both. Your arc crests in the high morning sun, and for a moment you are as a bird, free from your duties to those below. With unseen hands, the earth reasserts her hold on you, and suddenly you feel less like a sparrow and more like a catapult stone. Without impact or fanfare, the ground accepts your passage and does not strike back. In a moment, all is black, and for all you know, you have descended to the very core of the world. The rock around you illuminates, and a cavern slowly takes shape, though you can see no more than a few steps ahead or behind. Stumbling forward, you find yourself face to face with yourself. Before you is a likeness in stone exact to the smallest detail. A voice in the darkness accuses you, even as it seems amused. Such pride undeserved, great predator, when your whole being is borrowed. Credit where it is due, and dues where payment is demanded. A dagger of bone flies from the blackness and strikes the statue square. It cracks slightly, but the pain you feel is as though you were rent asunder. You were made as you are, taunts the voice, and you can also be broken. You fall backward into the void and do not come to rest until morning wakes you.
I gained the slow poison special ability. Okay. I'm always not quite knowing what I get that for, but I think I get that for main story progress. I don't really know. What's that? Ah, that's the normal plate, and he now has full plate, which is different. And let's explore the rest of this map, and then we can return to Amosetnashke Baragos to sell things off. Oh, there are ruins here. Some more. Ah, I can identify this now. The Deadshot +2, longbow of marksmanship. Driven by years of rivalry, the Dukes of Spendeline and Delthantel decided to organize a private contest that would proclaim the better archer between them. Both boasted the power of their magical boast, but that wasn't enough for Edward Dest, Duke of Spendeline. He arranged for the theft of his opponent's bow, and on the day of contest he couldn't help gloat in his advantage. The Duke of Delthantel, known only as Raymond, demanded a demonstration of Edward's skill on a scarecrow that he had placed. Edward Dest drew his longbow and released the arrow with determination, not stopping to think how uncannily the target resembled himself. The missile split the large voodoo doll's head in twain, and at that moment Edward's head did much the same. But it is not cursed, this one. It was the voodoo doll that was cursed, okay. This is a +2 longbow that has accuracy like a +3. Okay, longbows. Who can use longbows? You can. Let's look into your... It's just plus. I'm gonna give it to him. So he can equip it. But I'm not giving him arrows because I don't have any arrows left to give to him. When I get more, I mean, I can technically give him arrows, so that he might do that if I want to. But okay. Just try to remember what I did that for. That was for... Oh. Okay. Maybe I should have gone down that way. Let's see. And we come here from here too. Okay. I assume they're hiding something up here. Nope. This is just another thing you can skirt the outskirts of the base of the enemy. To see how big it is before you go in. Would give you a better idea of what you're dealing with.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
If I go here, there's something new up here? Nope. To look to every place we can, because sometimes you can miss NPCs just narrowly. Well, they're fine. They're going for Joe, but they should be dead before long. This one here looks weird. Last time we saw something like this, there were enemies waiting to give me magical items there. Burning hands, good. And arrows. Ah, there. Good. Good, and arrows. Good, good, and arrows. So there's nothing here this time. Okay. More goblins. These are not non-ranged. There was something interesting down there. I saw something named. Was that the bear going out of the place, or what was there? Okay. It was the bear. Let's look to everything here. Okay, it's the bear.
Gorion would be proud of your actions.
Okay. Good, then we're done with this map. Okay, let's go to Baragos then. Let's rest before. Because I can't rest in that town. Or it's not as easy to rest in that town. There's another Legacy of the Masters. Okay. I could equip that. Let's see who of you has... Okay. Might go to you. Which one do you wear? A +2 with the bows. That's a really good bow. Yeah, she's at +12. At 12. That's really good. You're at 11 with the bow. Ugh. Okay, you're going with this. 9 with that, 10 with the bow. Okay. You're a deadly man. You get +2 damage. Yeah, the damage with bow goes up to by the Legacy of the Masters. It's weird. I haven't even put points into bows with him. Which is the other crazy thing. Okay, we cannot go up there. So let's go to Barraghost. I might have to rest nonetheless. I want to go to the Jovial Juggler because that's where the person is that I can sell my bandit scabs to. Then I also want to go to the...
did not prepare me for such extended activity.
Paper Sin. Because they have a merchant that buys most of the jewelry, I think. You're standing great there, Nira and
As I
Khalid.
make it look. I'm tired.
Now we have to go through everybody saying at once that they're tired.
I grow torpid and require slumber.
Oh, Officer Wyatt was. You've been busy, I see. Well, keep it at. The more bandit scabs I have, the richer you'll be. I'll take all the bandit scabs you have. That's all the ones I have. Okay. Do you buy something else? Nope. Going to Fed Posts next. That's where I will get myself a room. Also, I wanted to check on the smith to see if he is done with the iron cleaning problem, however you'd say it. This is the one that buys stuff. Yeah, sell that because I have like a lot of things of that. Oh, he would be buying all the potions. I didn't read the letters. I should do that in a moment. Fire code, electrical, fire code. Code, electrical, fire. Okay, I think I'll let her hold on to those. He's mostly buying the potions. Okay, I'll sell potions between episodes, so I can look through them and see what they are actually worth. If they're worth holding on to. Oh, wait. Jewelry. I could have done this between episodes too. Now we're here. But it was a cursed ring. Okay. Look for everything that has a weird name, so that I don't accidentally say something. We already did that. Okay. No. And we have to sleep here, of course. Are you done with your... Yeah, have you found a way to contact the contaminant? And I've tested it out on my stock. Once we're certain it works, I will send you our results down to Nashke, but in the meantime, go ahead and take a look at what I've got. I think you'll find it a bit better than it was before. Okay. Let's see. It's +1 stuff still. They have nothing that we really want here. Full plate armor. He says full plate armor, another one of those. Here is the new stuff. Shadow armor. +3, blood, but also hide and shadows, +15%. The army scythe. The dagger of venom. Okay, and the other stuff is stuff I sold. Okay. But he says full plate armor. I have to look. Theron has found a way to reverse the effects of the kobold's poison. He is now selling weapons that won't break, which should help. That's why the weapons broke. Which should help the sword coast return to normal, however slowly. That's why my weapons were breaking, because of the low quality iron. And anything to do with the other stuff. So, what's the weight of this? It's 50. What's the weight of this? It's 70. Can you afford 20 more weight? Yes, you can. Okay, so I'm buying the full plate. An interesting piece of material you got there, Ankek, if I'm not mistaken. Been a while since I've seen a like, but I remember correctly, if it makes a fine set of armor. If properly treated, it's comparable to full plate with half the weight. If you're willing to part with your shells, I'll give you 500 gold for the lots of them. No more can I offer with business as slow as it is. Iron shortage hurting us all. You've just bought yourself some Ankeks, so a pleasure doing business with you. Others will make a fine suit of plate for a governor or better. Nobility like exotic materials and don't care much about the price, probably close to 20,000 gold for a 10 days work when I'm finished. I may survive the iron shortage after all. A small fortune, lousy Ankek shell for 500 gold, I can't believe everyone isn't hunting out those giant bug monsters. So he is buying those. That's good to know. That's a medium shield to sell and a small shield to sell. Can't even sell the club. Because it's pre-better stuff club. The Warhammer goes for sale. Nothing here. He has a longsword +1 because he could use it, but I'm also selling it. I'm looking into your stuff again. What was your... You have now a +2. So the Harrower is okay, but the other longsword doesn't need to be. Okay, the other longsword goes. And Jahira will buy herself Full plate mail, the one he sells. Not mail, armor. Sell plate mail again. So how over encumbered are you? 97. Getting rid of one of the potions would be enough. Yeah, he can take 2 potions now. So she can't carry anything more, but the club goes to the ground. We won't need it. We won't need all the extra weapons because they don't break anymore. He has 2 good weapons. She doesn't have extra weapons. He also doesn't. Let's see if everyone got that 2 stuff alright. Okay. You give them to... was it you? Yeah, you had the other stuff. Oh, you're over encumbered. Okay. Giving everything to Imoen then. Because she doesn't wear heavy ass armor. Okay. I really need to sell off all the stuff. Let's go through our journal again to see which other quests we still have. A hidden base in the Cloakwood. Buys bounty upon bandits. We already did that. Nothing here, and here we still have Kagane's quest, Enter Silver Shield. Rising tensions with I freed like 3 messengers going to and from, and that's Cloakwood. Okay, so we don't have anything else to do. Okay, then I'm gonna use my time now to go inside the inn, but I will cut that out. The process of going through the potions and see what is relevant and what's not. So see you after that. And we're back at it, and I see now that the Cloakwood has appeared on the map. So it is where I thought it would be. Yeah. So we're traveling to the Friendly Arms to go left from here. I'm not sure if I should check up on... I'm checking up on the Friendly Arms Inn because the last time we made story progress we had people coming up to us all over Barrowghost, and it might be the same here.
Oh there, wanderer. Stay thy course a moment to indulge an old man.
Well met, young one. I trust that thou art well. I have heard many things about thee in the past few 10 days. What, we met like yesterday, or 2 days ago, and I'm most impressed. And what have you heard? All good things, I hope. That would depend on whom though you would ask. No, wouldn't it? For the most part it would appear that thine actions are well intentioned and are therefore received as such, much as I would have done, though perhaps not using the same method. Likely the clues also point thee in the same direction I would go. I am certain of where I must go, but perhaps I should confer with you just to be sure. As thou hast no doubt determined, the clue seems to point towards the Cloakwood Forest. 'Tis likely that the scoundrels behind the bandits have some sort of base within the wood. Of course, I'm only telling thee things that thou dost already know. Good luck on thy travels, young one. Be wary as well, for thou art making powerful enemies both here and within thyself. I'm sorry I cannot speak more plainly on this matter, but events must unfold as they will without any meddling from this old man. I make enemies within myself? Once I've got a gun again I've run into Elminster, and once again he expressed an interest in my well-being that I find puzzling. He made a cryptic remark about making powerful enemies within myself. Yeah, that's what stood out for me too. Like all wizards, he speaks in riddles. At least he confirmed that the masters of the benders likely keep their base in the Cloakwood. Yep. And that's why I wanted to stop here. Maybe we will have one here too. Whip did just say, I need some ale. Okay. You won't rest here, because traveling to the Cloakwood will take some time. I assume it will be unlocked by me going left from this map. But the most interesting thing we still have to do. We have to read why we are going into the Cloakwood. Because I didn't read the letters until now. You must be so furious for me not giving you the letters. Tazok, I hope that everything moves along smoothly. I have written to give you instructions from our superiors. I have been told that a small band of mercenaries might cause the Iron Throne some trouble in the future. You are to ensure that they don't live to upset our operations. Obtain the services of the assassin Nimble. He should serve you well. And Tazok, I have noticed that your shipment of iron, so Nimble will be going for us. I have noticed that your shipment of iron have slowed of late. It is imperative that we receive another ton of ore. Step up your raids and get a shipment to our base in Cloakwood within the next week. We need to stockpile as much ore as possible before our ultimatum is given. Also, Sarawak wants to know what has happened with the band of mercenaries. Have they been killed? You had better ensure that they have been, as Sarawak will not take kindly to any other news. So Sarawak is our enemy. Good to know. Journal updated Tazok. Okay, that's just the letters. Nothing more. Ah, we're paused. Good. Then let's move on to the Cloakwood. And the Cloakwood is a place that we will explore next time on Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. See you then.